Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to our respective lecturers Zul Khairi bin Ahmad Rashid and all of the listeners. Here I want to share with all of you about the famous building that I choose for this presentation, which is Louvre Museum. So what is Louvre Museum? So the Louvre or the Louvre Museum is the world's most visited museum and a historic landmark in Paris, France. It is the home of some of the best-known works of art. This building is famous because the most famous painting in the Louvre is Leonardo da Vinci's Mona Lisa. The Renaissance painting is protected by bulletproof glass and flanked by museum guards. Other popular works of art include the Code of Hammurabi, the Venus of Milo, and the Dying Slave by Michelangelo. The large pyramid serves as the main entrance to the Louvre Museum. Next, what do you need to know about the Louvre Museum is the Louvre was originally built as a fortress in 1190 but was reconstructed in the 16th century to serve as a royal palace. Like many buildings, it was built and rebuilt over the years. The Louvre Palace was begun by King Francis I in 1546 on the site of a 12th century fortress built by King Philip II. Francis was a great art collector, and the Louvre was to serve as his royal residence. Much of this plundered art was written after Napoleon's defeat in 1815, but the Louvre's current Egyptian antiquities collections and other departments owe much to Napoleon's conquest. Two new wings were added in the 19th century, and the multi-building Louvre complex was completed in 1857 during the reign of Napoleon III. So where is the Louvre Museum names come from? So the origins of the name Louvre are somewhat disputed. According to the authoritative Grand Leroy's Encyclopedic, the name derives from an association with wolf hunting den, via Latin lupus, Lower Empire lupara. So the first hypothesis will come from Latin. The Louvre used to be lupara in this language, more precisely Turis lupara. Of the root word lupana comes from lupus, which means wolf. Well before the museum, there will be here a forest land of wolves. For the height, width and space, the Louvre Museum at 40 meters height, it is the highest point of the Louvre, a reminder of the keep belonging to the original medieval fortress demolished in the 16th century when King Francis I converted the Louvre into a Renaissance palace. For pyramid, it reached a height of 20.6 meter and a square base is 35 meter from the side. Their faces are covered by 603 pieces of diamond and 70 triangular glass. For the width, at its base, the pyramid measures 116 feet wide and 70 feet high. 95 tons of steel and 105 tons of aluminum support the structure. The main pyramid is accompanied by 3 smaller ones. Also, the Louvre has 4 floors of art. Today, it covers a total area of 652,300 square feet. The Louvre Palace is huge with over 400 rooms. Next, what you need to know more about the Louvre Museum is the nearby room known as the Salle Saint Louis is the oldest in the palace. Its name derives from traces of decoration that have been dated to the reign of Saint Louis, which is 1236 until 1270. And the room displays everyday objects found during the archaeological excavations that were carried between 1983 and 1993. And today, the Louvre's collection is one of the richest in the world, with artwork and artifacts representative 11,000 years of human civilization and culture. So that's all the information from me. Thank you.